Hi, so in this video, we're going to cover sandbox plans versus production plans and what are the differences between the two. So on a sandbox plan, you're probably going to limit the number of API calls the developer can make to this environment, and it might have a different level of security, etc., depending on how you set it up. Let's go ahead and subscribe to Sandbox plan. So I go ahead and give it a name so I can find it again later. Sandbox 11. Okay. And that's it. Like, it's a sandbox plan. So you want to get people or developers in pretty quickly, trying out your APIs. And the API key has been generated in this case. Very simple flow. If I go to my API reference, I can click the console button. And yeah, the API key has been automatically applied. Let's see if it's already up and running. Okay, good joke. So yeah, that's a sandbox, right? A very simple process. If we go back to our product again, payments products, and we subscribe to the actual production plan, you see there's a few things going to happen here, right? It's going to be a paid plan. So if I click next, I might have to jump through some hoops to say, why I want to use it. I might have to sign some terms and conditions, etc., wherever requirements you have to get the developers on board. So, okay, now I've requested approval. So this time, when I go here, see, I don't have any API keys yet. I go back to the application. So then I've got an email in the background. But here we have the subscription. I'm going to go ahead and approve it, right? So now it's pending payment, which is what we would expect. So you've approved that they can use it. In this case, it also payments. So I can click on the payment tab and that will redirect me to Stripe in this case, because that's the payment provider that I have selected. So it's going to load this one. So we have quite an advanced payment scheme here, but that's okay. Put in my meaning of life credit card and pay for this, right? So I've not paid for it. I might not be the developer in this case paying for it. I might be like a business manager. That's fine. You can invite anybody into your team. They can take care of the billing, etc. So the developer doesn't have to worry about that. So you can already see the differences that, we've put an approval process in. We've made them pay for it. And in this case, when this bounces back to the portal, you'll see that it's not a simple API key. We've actually specified that they use the full client credentials flow as well. So that's a few differences. You can obviously set it up however you want. Go back to the application and see how that differs. So it's the same product, but we have two different plans. We have Sandbox plan, which is pretty simple. You can see it's actually pulling from a different API gateway, right? So this could be your staging environment or any environment you have with test data. You can also connect to a tool that would maybe be like a mocking service as well. So you can pull that data from wherever you want. The security was simple API key. The limits were set to be different for this one. And there's no monetization. There's no approval needed, etc. Right? But if you look at the advanced payment product, one that's active, you can see that the gateway is different, right? It's connected to my production environment. I'm requiring a higher level of security. My limits should probably be a bit higher than that according to the pricing plan. And I also require there to be, approvals and monetization, etc. Right? So I have a lot more going on to get to production. So that's how we go from effectively the sandbox through to the actual production flow. It's also possible for an administrator within the dashboard to upgrade the developer from sandbox to production if you want them to do it as well. So yeah, thanks.